man. Detroit versus everybody, man. Detroit, we rep the hardest, man. We gain the hardest. You know what it is, man. Detroit, CJ, holla at your boy when we get home.
All right, check out our new sponsor, Greenwood Stocks. They want you to know how to be able to trade stocks and be your own boss and be free to travel the world by making passive income. We all need that passive income from stock market. What are you waiting for? Call or text 281-760-3170. If you didn't catch that, that's on your screen. Or check them out at social media, Greenwood Stocks, and catch them at Gmail, greenwoodstocktrading at Gmail, and the YouTube channel is Greenwood Stocks. Appreciate them for giving me the opportunity. Check them out. We out.
All right, man. Yeah, people. Somebody hit me up on Twitter today. Was like, CJ, you still don't think Tyson Fury ducking mine? And I'm like, man, we talked about this last night. I was going to do a video anyway. I'm like, dude, if you tapped in last night, it was probably one of the best live streams we had in a while. Because, I couldn't go live for from October, from Halloween, like November 1st, all the way for 3 months, all the way to January 20-something. Or so, whatever it was. So I couldn't go live, but it's one of the better live streams that we did. And Tyler Davis hit me up on Twitter, notorious one, right? And he say he from Missouri, Mo City, Texas. I don't know what Mo City is. He say, I got a question for you. I need the answer. I say, Tyson Fury ducking. We already been said he ducking. We said that when it was rumored that he was flying back over to England. We said that when the COVID rumor came up. We been said that, man. But shout out to Tyler Davis. I appreciate him for tapping in. So let's get to it. Check out the Heavyweight Boxing playlist, and make sure you go check out yesterday's live stream. We stayed on for like 2 hours. That's how engaging it was. We had a panel up to I think got to like 8 or 9 people damn near yesterday, and we was very, very civilized yesterday. And I've been getting to y'all comments, so keep commenting. The first 48 hours, I'm getting to all comments. So the first 48 hours. So we had 110 likes last night, and that might have been, that was almost a record so far. So last month, excuse me. So so we see what we can get to. 100,000, let's have a money shot, right? So apparently somebody, I'm gonna give shout outs today, man. I'm gonna give some shout outs, man. My grandma always say shout out people that go to the Piggly Wiggly for you. So my boy from Houston, Joseph, hit me up yesterday with the info, and if y'all hang around, I got some other stuff for y'all towards the end. So so he hit me up with the tweet last night, right? And so a couple other people hit me up too. So apparently Tyson Fury was at Royalty Exotic Cars last night in Las Vegas. I looked it up. They in Vegas. And they said, thanks for stopping through, champ. And they tag Tyson Fury, and he has some, just look loose as hell. His body lean with it. Body leaning, and he came there without a mask on. And then some people in the street seen him in Vegas, and they took a picture with him, right? They took a picture with him, and, they say thanks for that, Tyson Fury. And him and his wife, I'm guessing, or his girlfriend, took a picture with Tyson Fury. Okay, so they look like they somewhere at they in a resort. So I can tell they in some type of resort. I can't tell which one. A lot of motherfuckers in Vegas. This one looked just like the damn near looked just like it looked just like the damn, what you call it, Excalibur, a little bit. So yeah, he took pictures with multiple people. So this nigga ain't got no COVID. We already knew that. And he was better off saying he had an injury and putting a boot on his damn calf or something, that on his leg or something. And that's messed up. That Deontay got to keep waiting. They strung this thing out since the last quarter of last year. The honest Tyson Fury should be stripped. Let's be real. WBC, if this was a Negro, this is a sick Negro. If this was a Negro, he would have been stripped. They had no problem stripping Rigondeaux the day after he lost to Lomachenko. They had no issue stripping Rigondeaux. So to me, this is this lets you know the inconsistencies why we need our own sanctioning belt body, bro. If we fight for it, it's gonna be a major title. It's gonna be the hardest shit in the world. Everybody gonna follow it. You know what I'm saying? So, we don't have those stand-up guys like Muhammad Ali. They put Muhammad Ali on the belt and whoever else on these belts, and they don't respect black fighters. It's a set of different rules because we dominated damn near since the sport was created. So to be honest, he should be stripped. He lied about having COVID, right? Because they said he wasn't in shape. He was having a real bad camp. it's the rumor on the street. So, like I said before, I think it's time for them to strip him. You know, and I'm a fair guy. I said, you know, I thought Tyson Fury would win the third fight. Damn. Clear food side. I thought Tyson Fury would win the third fight. I picked water in the first two, and then, you know, I thought Tyson Fury just had his number. He was out of shape, fat, had love handles. Said he gonna go up to 300 pounds. Was getting beat up in camp by Big Baby Anderson. And Jabwe was supposed to the only one that got COVID. But if they all in camp together, you know, and they all got them supposed to have them in a bubble, and they sleeping together, or they, well, not sleeping together, but they sleeping in the same vicinity, and they playing video games, and they chopping it up, and they hitting the bag together. You see how our camp go. 10 to 14, at least 10 days, they should be quarantined. Joseph Parker out and about doing his thing. Tyson Fury out and about doing his thing. You know, I don't know what Big Baby Anderson doing, but to me, you already know what time it is, man. And if I'm Deontay Wilder, if it's any legal jurisdiction or legal grounds, I'm suing him. I'm suing the WWE, I'm suing Tyson Fury, I'm suing Bob Arum. This is a joke. He know he can't cheat this time, allegedly. He know that he wasn't in shape. And he know Deontay Wilder about to kill him. I'm convinced now. People say, well, didn't you say this or what, man? As we get new information, you have to change your opinion. Only fanboys don't. Only fanboys don't change their opinion. So I honestly think, man, that, you know, I believe the rumors that Big Baby Anderson knocked him out on his feet. I believe he wasn't having. And then, you know, at the press conference, like Blood Boxer said, he didn't look too healthy. He didn't look too healthy, man. You know, he looked fat and out of shape at the press conference. And he was getting worked over in camp. Tyson Fury is the most inconsistent fighter that you ever see. It's rare on this level that he put wins together. And like I said before, man, they should strip him. But that show, man, is racial, man. That show that they believe in. I'm telling you, I need the African American or the black, but I don't like that term. You know, because, you know, I'm not an African. You know, people, your roots back to Africa. Like, come on, I'm not an African, though. I wasn't born in Africa. You know, but I mean, it is what it is. But him hanging out at the mobiles, the car shop and all this, walking around Vegas, he supposed to have COVID, man. Come on, man. He deserved to be stripped. You know, either he was gonna fail the drug test, either he couldn't cheat, or he was getting knocked out of camp. All that can all be issues that he was having in camp, man. No, if I'm Deontay Wilder, I'll strip this motherfucker. Unless they really know the tickets weren't selling, then cool. And they all in on it, but no, man. Come on, man. Come on, Wilder had COVID. He was walking around, man. People would be calling for him to be sued. People be calling him for him to drop the belt. Yada, 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 yada. All this, that, and the third. You know. Everybody would be calling for him to get stripped. You know, oh, he need to do this, and he did this, and he did that. He need to be stripped. This is a joke. Like I said, he may get more prepared in October. He may be more prepared in October. You know, he may very well go in there and do the same thing, but he wasn't gonna do that. He wasn't confident. He wasn't confident that he was gonna do that shit again. He wasn't confident that he was gonna win again. He wasn't confident. That's why he called it off. No cap. That's why he called it off. Because he knew he was about to get whooped on. He knew he wasn't ready. Look at the press conference. He looked fat and out of shape. Come on, it's a different set of rules for black fighters, man. People won't admit it. It's a different set of rules for black fighters. You know, it's a different set of rules. You got the other people that it's just like get hating on the Patriots. Every year they seem like with Tom Brady, they was in the Super Bowl. Every year they seem like they was in the Super Bowl. And people just like, I'm tired of seeing them. When you've been dominating since Jack Johnson, you know, all the way up to now, you know, Joe Louis, Ali, Muhammad Ali. Sonny Liston, George Foreman. When you've been dominated for so long, you know, Mike Tyson. People get tired of it. They had no intentions on fighting this fight July 24th. They had no intentions on giving this man a rematch way back in December, in November, in January. And Anthony Joshua, you better be happy that he had no intentions on fighting you neither. He was going to do the same shit with you if y'all fought on July 24th or August. He was going to pull out. Like somebody who couldn't afford plan B. He was going to pull out. So they better be happy that they wasn't dealing with him. I wouldn't deal with today. He need to be stripped. Deontay need to put a petition in for him to be stripped. And if the WBC don't say it, fuck him. Win the belt and throw that bitch in the trash. Win the belt, I don't understand that's your leverage, but against Anthony Joshua, you can go fight, be his mandatory in another sanctioned belt body. And then eventually, if you fight Joshua, throw that bitch in the trash. Use that belt to get leverage on Joshua, because this is a joke. Because that was you walking around claiming you got COVID in Vegas, or Tuscaloosa, or in Poland, wherever you was at, they would strip Deontay Wilder. This is a joke. And if you look at the pictures between him and the last few weigh-ins, he ain't never had back fat hanging off his back at the weigh-in. Look at the second weigh-in. And to be honest, more and more people, I know, and they're not going to say it publicly, that got a platform or just some of the fans, more and more people starting to believe Deontay Wilder telling the truth, at least to a certain extent. At least more and more people starting to be like, you know what? Because Tyson Fury is an inconsistent cheater. We know that for a fact. And he ain't never looked like this in none of the weigh-ins. Never looked fat, never looked bloated like he been looking. And he came off of being 400 pounds. He looked in better shape than that press conference. Come on, you talking about whenever they did the press conference. He had what? Maybe 8-9 weeks? Come on. They've been running from this fight for what? What did you running for? If you feel you beat him 2 times, like I felt you beat him 2 times, and the second time, what you running for? Especially when you got $75 million waiting versus Anthony Joshua. Come on, man, it just makes no sense to me. It doesn't add up. But let me know what you guys think. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video question, all our social media links, subscription. Twitter's the fastest way, Facebook then Instagram. Facebook group link there as well too. If you want to advertise your business on the channel, video request, chop it up. Hit me up, want to make a financial donation. Cash App, CJGood313. That's in the description, PayPal link there as well too. Best way to donate, share the video. Let me know what's in the comment section. Check the heavyweight boxing playlist out. Peace.